What's up, everybody? Okay, so as you can see from the title below, this is going to be kind of like my little I'm sorry gift for you all, because I know I really fucked up at the end of the month. Like, like, where's the videos, Tay? Where's the videos? Yeah, so I'm really sorry about that, but I thought I could kind of make it up to you guys by just doing all the 12 signs in one, a general, well, should I go by the signs? I think I'm just going to do all 12 signs, a collective message, because there is a full moon coming up in Sag, and Sag is about philosophy and higher learning. Yeah, sorry, I was just looking at what my card said to me. But yeah, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it, and this is going to be a collective consciousness reading, I guess you could say, and yeah, we're really just gonna see what there is to be said. Okay. Ooh, okay, so that flew out. So we have 10 of Wands. Okay, so a lot of you need to make sure that you're not don't take on more than you can handle. But I think what this card is also saying is that since we have the 10 of Wands in reverse, it's saying like we don't need to take on more than we have to, because the universe is kind of doing its own thing right now, and it's kind of pointless to try to have all of these physical mundane responsibilities, because we're in an energy where it's about philosophical and higher learning and spirituality. Sag is all about that. So it's really an optimism. So you can't look at things, don't let things weigh you down, even if you don't have a choice but to have responsibilities. But don't allow things don't allow the physical world to dictate yourself, because the physical world comes second to the other energy that's around us. You know what I mean? The physical part of the world is just the matrix that we're in. It's what we have to deal with, but at the same time, spiritual beings and entities and energies and all those things that go into that come first. I don't want to say it's over it, but they have more power. That's what you need to focus on, so that your physical world can be more obtainable and accommodating to the life that you want to have. Does that make sense? Okay, so we're going to see what else comes out. And again, I'm just going to be pulling cards, and so I feel like I need to stop. We have the King of Wands here. So this could be Aries, Leo, and Sag, and that we are having the Sag moon and the full moon on the 29th, I believe. And so to me, this is saying be in your power. And so far, we've had 2 fire cards already come out, you know, and this is dedicated to the full moon in Sag. And so I really feel like the time now is to just really be in power with the fire energy that resides in you, whether you have a lot of fiery energy in your chart, or you are fire sun sign or rising sign or moon sign, whatever it is. Hold on to your power, and don't be discouraged, because there's so much power that you hold within yourself. Both of these cards together, 10 of Wands in reverse and the King of Wands, is saying don't overwhelm yourself. You have the power, and you have the dictation to do what you need to do. Is dictation a word, guys? I think so. Let's just roll with it. But yeah, so just make sure you're holding your power, and oh goodness, you guys. So we have the Sun card here, one of the best cards in the deck, and this is another fiery type of energy, major arcana. This is usually dealing with Leo, but to me, I don't know, it could be just because I am a Leo sun sign and dominant in my chart. I think the Sun card is really saying whatever you want to come towards you will happen. You know, the Sun card, even in reverse, is a good thing. And this is really just saying hold on to your power. Be optimistic. Be lighthearted as a child would. Let things roll off your shoulder. Again, with the 10 of Wands in reverse, don't allow things to become a burden to where you feel like the physical world is the only thing that matters, because that's not true. And the Sag full moon is not going to let you forget that, okay? So make sure you're really being optimistic as well. That's what the Sun is also saying too. Optimism is key. Sag is all about, you know, Jupiter, expansion, optimism, luck. Know that the power that comes with that energy is fiery. So it may be quick and it may be unexpected, but at the same time, it's going to work and it's going to create something. It's going to mold something, because that's what fire does. And sometimes fire destroys things, and in that, it's creating something else. So really remember that everything is not as physical as it seems, okay? This isn't earth energy, so to speak. It really is a fiery type of energy, okay? So let's see what else comes out for you all. And again, this is all for every sign, not just one, okay? Okay, so we have Five of Swords in reverse and Four of Cups in reverse. Okay, so some of you guys are not, you guys are going to get to a point where you're not feeling left out, or you may feel like your things are finally coming together in a way that benefits you and also benefits the things around you. You're not going to feel so left out of things, or you're not going to feel so intimidated to try new things, or intimidated to fix things with people who have made you feel a certain way before. You're going to have that confidence and that stability to really just shine and be happy with yourself, even if it means being a little uncomfortable. Okay, and then also we have the Four of Cups here, so things are changing. Shake things up, and that's what fire energy is all about, changing things up in a fast motion, right? So really, when you think about the Four of Cups in reverse, it's really a good card. It's one of the cards that when it's in reverse, it's a positive thing, right? So it's really like you're gonna have this new, you should have this new feeling to shake things up, you know. And a lot of us have already been feeling that. I know for myself that's been very true. And also remember, with the new moon, if you did a lot of work with it, whatever you did on the new moon, the full moon is going to be like the completion of that and kind of bringing that to the forefront, right? And with that Sag energy, it's going to, especially if you're doing spiritual things, it's really going to manifest that and pull it together, and also add that fieriness to it that's really going to spark, you know? So you really just have to carry on throughout time, you know. And being that we are in Gemini season now, it's really about following your curiosity, you know. So it's really a really good mixture, and I can't stress that enough, to really follow your curiosity, take that risk, that's fiery energy all day, you know, and really just follow your intuition and learn from whatever happens, whether it's good or bad. Sag is all about learning and higher learning and spirituality and philosophy, you know. And so that's why it's important for you not to be so stuck on what's happening physically, because everything is going to be just happening right now. Did y'all see the lights just do that? Confirmation, right? So everything's just going to be happening in a way that's just, you may not be used to it, especially if you're Earth sign. You may feel a little weird right now, but trust the process, trust your struggle, trust everything. And a lot of you may not even be having struggles right now, you know, or at least they're not as bad as they could be. But I will say, this fiery energy is going to be something that we need to embrace, no matter what sign you are, you know. And I just feel the need to say that because I feel like a lot of people are feeling a little intimidated and almost becoming like Virgo like, and you know, retreating. But also, in the beauty of that, with this fiery energy, if you are feeling Virgo like and kind of going into yourself, make sure, one, that you're not stressing out over little details, because that I do that all the time. I have a lot of Virgo in my sun and moon sign. So but also make sure you're using that. If you do retreat, find the inner wisdom within yourself, and that's kind of another thing that Sag does as well. There's an inner knowing, you know. Sag is about learning on the outside so that you can place yourself mentally and emotionally and spiritually around others. But Virgo has the inner wisdom when it draws within, and you find that. And if you can manipulate that with the Sag energy, nobody's going to be able to stop you, okay? And then also Neptune is here, it popped out. So make sure you're having, like I said, it's a physical world, but make sure you're tapping into those other sides of the universe, you know. Make sure you're expanding your mind. Make sure you're not being so literal with things, especially if you're an Earth sign. Try to be more fluid with your mind and what comes to you and what you think about and what you're seeing and the numbers around you, the synchronicities around you. Really use this time to be magical. And I promise, once you start paying attention to those things, it really will you know, boost things. It'll help things. It'll make you see things in a different light. It'll change your perspective. It'll put you in places you need to be. It'll put you around people you need to be around. It'll really morph itself and create change and really work with your ancestors, work with your orishas, work with your deities, work with whatever it is that you do. Work with nature, for sure. Nature is teaching us a lot right now. Do what it takes, whatever it is that resonates with you, do what it takes to learn more about that, because that's what this time is going to be about. And if that means you staying inside for a little bit during that night, or the few days before that night comes of the full moon, do that so that you can explore. We also have Aquarius here in reverse, and in this deck that means pay attention. So also that Aquarius energy of knowing and being reassured in the things that you're afraid to say. Yeah, I do experience things like this, and I do have some sense of power within myself, whether that's you knowing things before it happens, or you you feeling things, you know, being really empathetic or being more sensitive to energies than other people are. Whatever it is that you don't want to tell people because you don't want them to think you're crazy, tap into it. I dare you. Tap into it and see where it takes you during this full moon. Be safe, obviously, but really, really trust. And if you are spiritual and you're saying that you're spiritual, step out on faith, you know? And I personally have just done that, like, and it was scary. I'm not going to lie. It was scary. But I'm doing it, you know, like I really believe what I say, and I believe in my beliefs and the stepping stones to the universe that I in my perspective, and I trust that, you know, things are going to work out for the best because I'm putting in the work. I'm doing what I have to do. I'm manifesting, and I'm being you know, showing gratitude to those forces that are helping me, and I'm really looking at things, and I'm taking care of myself as well. You have to do that, you know. You can't be cloudy, like you can have fun, but if you're too cloudy, you're not going to get the signals clear. You know what I mean? From universe, especially in these times of full energy, you want to be as clear as possible. So enjoy yourself, but really, you know, kind of let yourself get lost in learning, you know, and see where it takes you. Okay, let yourself get lost in learning and see where it takes you. I can't stress that enough. I really hope that you guys enjoy this, you know, reading, and I hope that it kind of showed you, or at least I hope I said something that resonated with you. And yeah, you guys, I really appreciate you guys spending your time with me. You have no idea. You guys mean a lot to me, seriously. And I appreciate you guys. I really do. You guys have helped me through a lot of times, whether you know it or not. And I've learned a lot about myself just through spirituality, but also helping others around the world means a lot to me. It means the world to me. Literally, it means the world. So, yeah, you know, let yourself learn and let yourself flourish and blossom mentally and spiritually, okay? Yeah, I am Love from a Leo. This has been Love from a Leo's little tarot reading for all of the signs at one time, collective consciousness. Yeah, you guys, and honestly, just do what you feel is right. Go with your gut. That's what fire is about. Go with your gut, okay? And don't be so logical. Don't try not to be so logical right now. Yeah, you guys. Well, whatever. I've already done pretty much everything in front of you guys, anyways. Yeah, so okay, you guys, thanks for coming by and stopping by, and I'm Love from a Leo. If I'm not your favorite Leo, then one day I will be, and I'll see you next time, family, okay? So come back and visit me, you know, so we can, you know, catch up and stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Oh, goodness.